Today, guys, we're going to be looking at threat management in game. I'm going to showcase battle examples of how you can address the real major threats, actually address the situation you're in, and actually make key decisions on the floors that you're on right now and in the future of obviously Godforge when you participate in the beta or in the game when it goes live. Because as you guys know, in Godforge, there is many heroes. There's a lot of good heroes in the Alpha Caverns experience, especially like Pangu here, like the good old Isis, even Shamash, Zeus, that you're going to fight. You're going to be fighting these heroes in the higher stage floors. And the thing is, the higher and higher you get, you'll be going against these heroes that are at high, awakenings. So they've got even better power than the ones that you have, right? So it really does put it in against you. But the one thing that you can do and what you can try to focus on is threat management. Who is the major issue in the floor, and actually take advantage of that. Because if you can't do that, it really doesn't matter how good your team is, because even on autopilot, it's not going to clear the stages that you need to clear on. You need to figure out and actually learn how to get through this floor yourself. And we're going to do this. We're going to showcase this off in the higher stages too. We can just showcase any of these off, honestly, as we've completed it before, and just address that and explain that in this kind of gameplay. So we'll go into like just stage 130. I like doing this for farming too. It's really good. But what we're going to address is, again, threat management. So if I just put in my team that I'm going to be using, obviously your team's going to be different, but you need to use this proof of concept to obviously push through your floors. So we put all of these guys in, plus the Isis. Why not just make them unkillable and let Zeus do the work? When we get into the floor now, we can see this is the wave I'm against, right? We've got a Guan Yu, we've got a Minotaur, we've got Anubis, we've got Emotep, and we've got Kate Sith. Obviously, to me, the threat, as many of you guys will say, is going to be Anubis. It's going to be actually Anubis and Guan Yu. Both of these two are not going to be nice. They're going to hit quite hard, and we don't want to deal with them. So in most case scenarios for you guys, what you're going to be trying to do with either damage or either with crowd control from Scotty, Mordred, Odin, there's plenty of crowd controllers in the game that you can take advantage of. You're going to be either deciding to try and kill these two or stun those two. Because if you can clear those out of the wave, the rest of the wave isn't really going to be doing too much to you. And with the right team and with the right imprints and what you've been working on, you should be able to clear it, right? So what we're going to do is use my A2 for Quetzalcoatl here. And just for you guys, I am going to move myself a little bit to the right here in the live little edit feed so you guys can see us going. There we go. So you can see everything rolling the best we can. And what we're going to try and do is basically, I'm going to take advantage of Zeus for one. I'm going to try to obviously kill one of these targets and then roll as best as I can into the others, right? Because one thing with Zeus, and this is like a tip and trick for Zeus gamers, is you need to actually learn health bars. You need to learn rarity and health bars, because you'll realize the lower rarity heroes, they got lower base stats, and obviously technically they're going to have lower maximum HP. So what we're going to try and do is one-shot the Guan Yu, because he is lower HP than the Anubis. Now, if I can, I'm going to try and one-shot Anubis. I should be able to, because I've got the damage to. But there you go. And if we didn't crit for some reason, because we didn't run 100% crit in our team, at least we've dealt with one of the threats that we knew, and we've basically dealt a bunch of damage to the other threats. Now, because there's only these three guys, we can actually just A1 quite a lot and kind of take advantage of it, right? So if you go back, let's clear out this guy. Now let's clear out this guy and get rid of one of the ward stacks. There we go. Boom. Clear out the second ward stacks. And with this, you could be tempted to try to use your abilities. But if you paid attention right then, my actual Isis was kind of poggers, and she did steal the ward. You guessed right. She just stole the ward and spread it to everyone. So I'm actually super safe. And I can just A1 down these guys, right? I can just A1. And the beauty of A1ing right now is, any of you guys will know, I'm actually managing my skills. I'm getting this 2 next to me down to a 1, right? I'm getting it down, so next turn, I can get it off a bit sooner in this wave, right? And this is what you want to keep doing on any floor that you're clearing, right? So again, on this wave that we're in right now, I'm going to just kind of do a little bit of damage to the YDG, because he is going to do a truck ton of damage to me if I let him live. And if I can guarantee that kill, I'm going to try and go for it. So, boom, we got the kill. Now, Gilgamesh is the second threat. But again, from my game experience from playing, I know both Vlok the Lax actually have lower HP than a Gilga. So if I actually do this, I literally killed him within the first swing. Within the first swing. Go to the Gilga. See that? It takes 2 swings in order to get him. So that's a little bit of knowledge there that you need to obviously learn yourself. This is really good knowledge for Beowulfs, for Gilgameshes, for any main DPS, like even a Anubis that can do double swings and do a ton of damage to one target. You really need to learn these health pools, because that helps your threat management and actually dictate what you need to kill here in the wave. So what we're going to do is actually make this super easy. We're going to ult with our good old Zeus, so obviously we can get all that damage down, get him to almost 50% already, which is kind of disgusting. If I was smart, and many of you guys would have just said, Sneaky, yes, sequencing, and you're correct, you caught me. I know I just made a video about layering your skills correctly, and you caught me red-handed. I'm sorry, you caught me red-handed. But yes, if I did that first, you are right. I would have had an attack up 2, and I'd have had that sharpen up 2, which would have done even more damage than that 50% as we've just got. So I do apologize. It is what it is. But continuing on, and let's just kind of kill now. This, look at that, we're almost at 50% with the E2 alone. We're able to kill a Heimdall. He was the threat, obviously being the boss, but Heimdall alone, scary hero if you allow him to go off. Now we've got these guys left, and for me, my actual threat's Skadi. Because the thing is, if Skadi actually freezes my team and lets their team start popping off, I'm kind of boned. So, we got to eliminate her. Now we've got to eliminate the Pandora, because she can do similar things. And now we've got these 2 guys, and to be honest, Loki is, even though he's tried his best, he's not that scary. So we're going to try and kill the Brynhild. We missed out, but because Zeus is OP and he's a cheat code, we got to roll again, so it doesn't matter. We wasn't punished. Never punished on screen. So that kind of showcases a little bit of threat management. And I'll do one more wave on a harder difficulty, just to kind of put icing on the cake. So after this video, you should understand the point on learning heroes, learning who is the threat in a wave, and that is kind of the puzzle of Godforge, especially the alpha caverns that we're playing right now, because it is up to you as the player, with the tools, with the heroes that you have pulled on the journey and that you've farmed for, to go through and try and fight some of these stages. So we'll do 145 just for argument's sake. I'm going to be running Kusakoto Zeus because it is my team. This is what we're going to be rocking. See how well we do. So this is actually an easy one. I'm going to be honest, I might have to reset it, but we'll put our speed up, and then we will just simply A2, and oh, look at that, we didn't kill him. So that is now changing my threat analysis for next wave. I can't A2 because I'm not going to kill them all, and I need to kill them all basically, otherwise I'm going to get punished. So what I'm going to do is press my shield on my Isis. We're going to just deal some damage to 1, so at least when we roll back around, we can get back through and obviously finish the wave sooner. But that's kind of, again, learning on the fly, and obviously learning a little bit of threat management there on our end, and learning how much damage thresholds that our heroes do. So if we go into the next stage now, we've got all of these guys, right? So, okay, we're going to be scared now. We've got 2 Percivals that can stun our team, and an Aphrodite that can combo with them, and this Brynhild that's going to do stuff. So what I'm going to try and do, for me, I'm going to try and easily kill the Aphrodite if I can. And if I don't, that just means I have honestly messed up here. Because honestly, the threats are the Percivals, but I can technically try with my Zeus to try and kill the Aphrodite and get that extra turn. So that's what we're going to try and do. And we messed up there. We didn't get it. However, never punish Sneaky on video, as we know in today's video. And we've got our kill through. So now we're going to use our ultimate to actually try and kill these Percivals, because we don't want them in the game. So now we're going to go on the next one. We did really good damage there, but we didn't get to kill him through. So we're going to try and finish him with our A1 on Heimdall. Oh, Brynhild with the defense up and the intercept on, which is a bit of an annoyance. It is, because she is going to now take that hit. Now we get the stun on, which I feared, but it's all good. Our Zeus didn't get done, and then we can kind of clean up here on aisle 2. So that just, again, showcasing threat management, threat analysis. Who is the scary one? So to finish off this wave, we've got Quetzalcoatl, Osiris, Ra, and Bastet. And if you want, pause the video right now, write it down on a piece of paper who you think is the threat, why you want to think it's the threat, and vice versa. And then I'll give you my opinion afterwards, right? So try it. Try pausing the video. Because now, if you've paused it or not, we're carrying on anyway. So with this, I think Quetzalcoatl is a bit of a pain in the ass, because Quetzalcoatl is going to revive whoever we kill when we kill him. So we could try to kill the Ra and to kill the Bastet, right? But if we do that and kill, obviously, Q, he's going to revive him. But if we take advantage of that, because we're running Zeus, we might be able to get away with it, because you got to think he is reviving him with 50% HP. And if he is, and my Zeus wants to roll the dice at the casino on the first one, and I get that crit, I can actually just combo kill probably all of them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to buff up my team. I'm going to give them the speed as well, so we can get everyone hopefully in turn order. And we do. We cheat and steal the 2 turns ahead, which is great. And what I'm going to do is try and kill Ra first. So we kill Ra, and that's fantastic. And now I'm going to try and kill the Quetzalcoatl just to see if I'm able to. But in my eyes, Bastet is the scary one here still. She can do a ton of damage. She can actually put vulnerable on, and she can, you know, mess us up. But if I'm able to kill the Quetzalcoatl here and then chain it into the kill on Ra and then Quetzalcoatl again, it's going to be kind of the same output. So we missed it out, but we got the 50%. So we'll try again. So we killed him. We've got the extra turn. Now we'll kill the Ra. And now because of that, I'm actually able... Boom. I'm just going to one-shot her and not even think about it. And I've only got this hero left. And there we go. And yes, I'm using Zeus in this examples. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably want to see it with like Beowulf or Gilgamesh or Osiris or any other carry in the game. But I just want to kind of showcase and explain it as easy as I can for all the new players, as well as maybe some more experienced players in the Godforge space, right? Because to be honest, I'm a new player myself, and I have obviously learned the game the best I can to try and compete with the big boys at the very top in the Alpha Wave 3 Caverns experience. So that's going to be today's video, all covered. Threat management. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit from the channel today that you can take now into your next alpha, into your next beta, into the next Godforge experience that you're going to be a part of, and hopefully obviously excel and push through to the end game. So if you enjoyed today's video, smash like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky. Peace out.